Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Dave from DLLM Cactus. Here today in the backyard. Wanted to do an update tour, little video of the backyard greenhouse. Got the new agave tritonata, the black and blue out here as well that we did in the previous video. Everything's looking good. Some different mams there, totem pole. And then this one's gonna be that Argentine toothpick San Pedro hybrid. Really cool, growing nice now. Love the spines on it. So that's growing good. Myrtillo's all kind of blue on the top, growing. Ghost aloe. Pedro's healthy, keeps growing. I mean, this thing's always growing. But I'll take you into the greenhouse, move some stuff around, move some of the bigger mammillarias up to the front, and got some new plants in here. Gonna kind of do some restructuring. I bought a big grow tent for the house too, so I might take some of the smaller stuffs inside. But yeah, the mammillaria decipiens growing really well, flowering right now. I took one of the offsets off in spring and it's doing really good. Gonna make another plant there. Same with the Voborensis. Mammillaria growing really well. This doesn't get the 50% shade cloth here, so those get hit with sun pretty hard and they handle it really good. The rainbows grew about ½ inch to 1 inch, the majority. Got a two new mammillarias right here. They're the albinatas. Cool spines on each of them, different. Same plant but different, which is always cool. Try to see if I can get those to flower and propagate them. Microhylia back there, growing really well. Matanzanas, mellow cactus. Then we got some of the astrophytums. It's the Capricorn niveum right up front. And then ornatums here for the 6. Really cool patterns on some of them there. Those I got from Star, so those are great. Somewhat new on those. Tephra Alexandrii. Geometric is next to it. Right up front, Andersonii on the Perez de la Rosas. No, those aren't Andersonii. Those are just Perez de la Rosas right there on the mammillarias. Getting a little leggy, so might have to get them some new light. Turbinocarpus saurii. Then got a couple of stenos, multicostus there. The steno I got from Mesa is getting a lot bigger. Like, it's growing a lot more than those. So I have to keep an eye on that. Maybe have to get them in smaller pots. Maybe it's a little too large. Yeah, I got the glandula cactus ensenadas here. This one is going to be Matacana. That one is tuberculata. Got little pups coming all over the place on that, so it's really cool. Turbinocarpus pectinatus, pseudopectinatus. That's Physauratus back there, Bravanas, and then that's the Physauratus that the rodent got to pretty hard. It's still pretty healthy on the outsides, so trying to keep it going. Those are Physauratus as well. Really neat on the Physauratus, love them. And then this is a Cochabianus elephantitans. Super Kabuto's doing good. Definitely got some growth in some of them there. I like how to water them. You can kind of feel them. Really kind of full right now, so I'm gonna hold off. Not water a lot this fall. Got 2 more of the Kabutos back there. Turbinocarpus yarnigii, Schmidecianus. And then that's the Bochii Ugaspina on the 2. You can see the rodent got that one too. Got the back of this one at the Alariae as well. So just seeing if they recover. Micromeris is doing good. Definitely still pushing out fruit. Getting a lot of seeds from them. And then got the Cochabianus. They look small, but they've actually grown a little. Turbos again, Schmidecianus rubiflorus. The majority of the grafts have been doing good. This is going to be that Aztecium Beldesii. Tons of little pups coming off of it. Super cool. That's Subcolorabutia rauschii. And then these are the chimeras. Myrtillo caliceums, kind of between a myrtillo cactus and a gymno. As you can see, a gymno will come out every once in a while. The other ones are going to be chimeras from the myrtillo. That's a turbinocarpus macrohyliae graft right there, crest. And then the Cleisto crest, having some dry points in the center there. Not loving that, but just kind of feeling it out. Then, yeah, when they kept bringing those spirals back, the Forbici spiralis at Star, I passed it up the first time I got a couple, but this time I think I got 7. So that's kind of cool. Got the Coreophantha elephantides. Got 2 little pups coming off of that in Ermis. They'll shed those spines when they get bigger. Booby cactus in the back there. Fucarillo on that one. That's going to be the Monstros peruvianus. So cool there. Got the Myrtillo elite. It's the Myrtillo cactus, geometrizons crested there. Paper spine, the Tephro articulatus. Then got some good growth on the Pedro crest. It's really getting spread out there. This is all new, kind of coming in through there as well. So happy with that growth. Okay, then you got the larger Forbici spiralis right there. It's growing good, healthy. The other ones need a little bit of water. I'm definitely gonna have to repot those. The Rabutia, Pachypodium lemuri, definitely growing. So really cool there. I picked up another one. They had it a Pachypodium as a Madagascar palm again, but then it had a different leaf set. Still trying to figure that out, but had to pick that up. And then the Discaria elephantides, shot out its, kind of woke up and shot out its vine. I think I might need to get it a little bit more sun. There's little, very small like leaves on it right now, but I think it's searching for light. So definitely gonna work on that and kind of move it around a little bit. Got some different Gasteria, variegated, Argentine ball, a couple of its pups there. Tarantula aloe, variegated aloe, and then have all ghost aloes in the bottom there that were pups from the big one out front. Some Echinopsis pups there, and then some cuttings from the Tephro articulatus on the side. Elongata's doing good. Got some Echinopsis in the back. Hagiosarius, Chrysocanthus, the 3 of them right there, growing well. Plumosas, Echinopsis crest. These are different mams. Sempervii, Lloydii, got right there. Looking beautiful. Pringlei right there. Haniana, elegans in the middle. Same with these here. Sempervii, Coreophantha, coniferas. Spinosissima, right there, ma'am. Matude, growing a little crazy. Then the Lenninghausia nodo right there. Densa spina up front. Then the traditional Spinosissima, not the Unpico. So definitely a bunch of mams. I did see a problem here on my crest. I have a big problem back there. It looks like there's gonna be some rot. So I'm gonna have to pull this apart. I think it's a Boliviosarius. So I'm gonna have to try to save what I can and see how bad that got down there. So that's a project for tonight or tomorrow. Gotta do it quick. Just saw that this morning. Then we have the Cylindropuntia crest, the Aves Nados crest. Gymno Fredericii. Brucii is up front here on the left. Some Mam longispina, Mesopotamicum, Gymnos have some nice fruits on them. The Matacana arafloras, one of them's doing a little, yeah, it's having a rough time with the summer. This one did really, really well. Got the different gymnos there. I believe that's Schroederianum, Bosei, and then this one's gonna be Schatzlianum. One got really tall, and then one kind of stayed flatter, more flat on the back there. And then we get into the Damsii. That's a traditional Damsii. And then we have the Tucavicense on the kind of purple hue, getting a little sun. Saglionis, and then that's a Arroya on the back there, that's pupping. Cactus chrysocanthus. That's one of my favorite here too. This Haniana has a crested side coming out of it. So trying to get him in the right position to get light, but to grow and get shade same time. Tricky. Couple Azures on the mellow cactuses there, and then Consinus on these. Huge difference in size. Got a couple Cactus gracilis, Hamatacanthus on those pharaohs, and then Gracilis coloratus, kind of thicker, and then the Townsendianus. Trollii is back there, Oreoserius. Gonna have to probably Celsianus there to probably repot those soon. Flansii in the back, giving them some shade. Echinocerius, a couple of the pups from Echinopsis, and then Silver Torch. As opposed to some other torch cactus. Then more to the project side. Those baby truncatas are doing good. They're actually growing now that it got a little, this one's really firm. Growing now that it's cooled down a little bit. Quad color agaves, the Gumby, Joseph's coat, Puntia there, a couple of toothpick Argentines. Don't know exactly what that is. I never had a mark on it, but it's growing well. Ming thing. Then got these 3 pots from Star last week, only $4. Double Herzlingianus. So I was just like, man, had to grab those up. So I'll pot those, repot those this week. Got this when I went to San Diego. Don't know, they had no clue at the nursery either. Older cactus for sure. Got it for 20. But almost has a cephalum, like a mellow cactus, but that's where the flowers come out of. And it's almost like I'd say an inch from the top of the cactus where those come out of. Pretty cool. Got the Monstros elongatas, fairy castles. Gonna propagate those soon. Euphorbia aeruginosa, growing really good. Some of those Tephro articulatus inermis, doing well. Peanut cactuses in the back here. Right there, the Leuchtenbergia principis, agave cactus. There's more of the Tephro articulatus. Those are both, I believe, Marxianus. Yeah, Marxiana. Got to get the fruit out of those soon. Myriostigmas. Got my monkey tails growing all over the place, so gonna have to work on those too. Got some Nodos, Consinus, Rosiliatus, Magnificus. Don't know on the last one there. Then got Subdonata on the Echinopsis, Domino Cactus back there. Gymno, just got done flowering. I pollinated that, so hoping to get the fruit. Peruviana Monstros Petra. Cool, call it like the broccoli. Yeah, awesome. Got that Fragilis right there, Mammillaria. Nodo balls right there, silver balls. Got some of the propagations from that. And then this one's where the Hertlingianus got bit by the rodent. So it's kind of forming over on the top. So we'll see what happens there. You got right down here, Rectumbectii, Paleanus, some Echinopsis cuttings there, Lobivia, Sir Fort Pedro. that I was rooting. Terschekii, some more cuttings from the Echinopsis. Rainbow Burst right there. Got a couple of big ones, nice variegated one, growing really good right now. Always messing with the Echinopsis. Terschekii, big old fat one. Then I moved these pharaohs over Glossicins, so those are going to be the blue barrels. Just wanted to make sure that they got out of the sun a little bit, and they helped them big time. Forget the trike on that one, don't know the name, but Argentine toothpicks. Got some different, it's the gray organ pipe. It's actually doing really well, getting thick right now. I love the coloring on it. So gonna keep that there, probably repot the other two. I believe it's Stenosarius prognosis, Pelasgiae chichipe, Lemmonasarius shand, and this one's Abomii, Pelosarius. Resin mound right there. Euphorbia, got some cardones going. Little thin, but they're thickening up. This one's gonna be Ostrocephalosarius estevesii. Oh, say that 3 times fast. Some more older Echinopsis, the Nuthii, Euphorbia growing really good. Some Peruvianus monstros. Then got the blue Pelosarius, Azures, Silver Torch right there. Then don't know what these are. Got them kind of for grafting. They're growing good. But yeah, that kind of shows you everything in the greenhouse. Like I said, I'm going to move a lot of stuff around in the next couple of months. It's starting to get cooled down in the 70s and 80s. So we're gonna start moving some stuff, getting some stuff inside, I believe. Have some more things out here. Got a Hertlingianus right there, Saguaro, bunch of Echinopsis out here in the sun too. They're liking it right now. Got that one right there. That's gonna be boxing glove cholla. Showed I did a little pruning on that last week. Big old Quamillo. That was from a cutting. Growing pretty big now. TPMs on the Monstros San Pedros. Doing really good, really firm and growing good in the sun that they get here. Some Tephra articulatus, big old trike, and then a lot of the Inermis. These were cuttings as well, and they're just growing like crazy. But I'll show you what I have in the shade house. Got a lot more of the Silver Torch there on the side. Still growing in that tub. And then this is where I'm gonna take a lot of these inside. So I'm just showing you all what I have going on. These are cuttings and some seed from the agaves, but mostly cuttings on these 3. So I'm gonna try to keep some of them outside and in the greenhouse. But then I did get a big 5x5 tent with the new Mars Hydro light for that. So the way I calculated with the 10x20 trays, I'll be able to get 18 trays inside in the 5x5, which would be about 900 plants. And I'll have to make some decisions too, because I don't want these to etolate or elongate any more than some of them already have because of the lighting. It's kind of shifted, so a lot of the light doesn't come back here in the backyard like it did during the summer. That's Gomerais, and then Giganteas, Hutzimpochii, and then some Stenos. These are all gonna be Hertlingianus, nice and thick now. Got some different Glossicins right there, Thalocactus, Chichipes. Those are Copiapoas, Humilis, Longispina. The Mace tablacensis, Coreophanthas, Saguaros, Rainbows in different growing environments. Those were grown grow light, taken out late in the summer. These were taken out early in the summer. So just seeing how things work. I'm definitely playing around but learning at the same time. The Principus. Those are trikes in that last one back there from my mom's house. Just grabbed a seed pod and threw those in. They're growing like crazy. Phthalo cactus on both of those, and then golden barrels there. Some stenos, and then a full pot of saguaros. I gotta separate these soon. The hernias, lifesaver plant, propagating those. Fence post, and then those Karwinskianas that I did the video on recently. I did that video a couple weeks ago, so those are already growing. They kind of thickened up out here. Some white ghost right there, euphorbias, and then peruvianas. But yes, that kind of concludes it. I'm gonna move a lot of this stuff this week, so November update will look a lot different. But thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate the time. Always kind of want to show you into what I got going on back here. But we will see you on the next video.